All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Market update. Last night there was some pretty big moves.
Yeah.
David missed out on some moves. He got, I guess, trading paralysis, or whatever you want to call it. But
let me show you guys.
This is we right now are currently at still $9,000 in the account. No new trades have been taken.
Hey.
Please take it away, sir. Let's go.
So we can start. Let me put this over here. We can start with USDJPY. USDJPY is simple. Basically, never got to the point that we wanted. Never gave us the entry. Even if we go to the 1 hour really quick, it's basically the same thing. So last night we had the break and retest. I mean, it had the move and it looked really good, but we missed it, and right now we're not interested no more.
Yeah, this trade, honestly, if we did not enter it from this high level over here, I didn't really want to scale in down here. It didn't really make any sense. But if we would have entered up here, I would have probably kept holding, and we would have even been up a 1-4. But it is what it is.
Now, JBP USD is basically the reason why I say that I don't like contra trend trades. I mean, let's go to the daily really quick. There you go. Now we can see that it's basically maybe creating a potential liquidity grab. So I mean, I don't know what you think about that, because I still don't feel confident about those.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem with high risk trades and counter trend trades, that liquidity grabs like this are bound to happen. And last night, if it would have been Alex of 2-3 years ago, I would have been interested, or been pushing people to enter here, because we're retesting this high again every single time we're up here. We should sell, but this happens, right? Liquidity grabs. After the liquidity grab, what do we have? Straight bearish movement. This just took everybody's money, and now it's going to continue going to the downside. Just went through round psychological level 137,500. So what I'm going to be waiting for now, and I think it's the most ideal, is to wait for this daily candlestick to close exactly like this in the next 5 hours. So we have the confirmation that it is a liquidity grab.
Okay.
And then tonight in London session, we can then expect for some type of retracement to then sell. This is very clean for tonight.
Perfect. Now, CAT JPY. I'm really sad for this one. I mean, look, we had the left head, right shoulder, right? Now this one over here never broke the neckline, so basically makes it an invalid head and shoulders. Now it did have the shift of structure. Now let's go really quick to the daily time frame, and again over here, look, it's really interesting that we have the left head, right shoulder. And I mean, what we can wait over here right now is for the pullback so we can sell.
Yeah, this is a very clean break of this neckline of the head and shoulders. Obviously, it's very well respected around this area. It took very long for it to break through it. Even over here, it like broke through it, but it never closed. So if it does close like this, again, in the next 5 hours, this is going to be a perfect confirmation for us to then wait for the retracement of that neckline to then sell. I feel like it'll have a quick retest to then sell, exactly how we did here. Quick retest to then sell. And we're going to be able to enter that, retest around psychological level, and then have the EMA dip into this. This is a very, very, very clean trade.
Perfect. Now, JBPJPY. This is now basically what contradicts my thoughts on the contra trend trades. I mean, let me ask you something. Can you please put the pip indicator over here really quick so I can see something?
So from that wick to the alarm is 5 pips.
Okay, so 5 pips. So basically, I missed on this entry for 5 pips because what I was thinking is, it's not gonna. I mean, I wanted to hit my alarm so I can enter really more confidently. It did not, for, as I told you, 5 pips. So I did not enter at all.
Yeah, so I mean, this trade is good, obviously, because last night we were down here or somewhere around here, and we were waiting for retracements to then sell. We got the retracement, and we got the entry confirmation here. I was watching this last night. I just don't know why you didn't really hit me up to enter it. Maybe because you wanted to hit the alarm.
Yeah, that's literally the reason.
Which is cool, but sometimes like it doesn't have to hit. Like the alarm, if we were to put it here, then that would have changed everything. Like the alarm is subjective. You can put the alarm wherever you want. What isn't subjective is the actual market move. And this market literally created a perfect move. Came back to retest this left head, right shoulder, retested the neckline, EMA, and then the engulfing. This created the perfect entry to actually sell it. But it's like you can't base entering a trade off of something that is subjective in the market.
Okay.
Like a trend line, like an area of interest, like a level of support and resistance, like an alarm, something that you can personally modify yourself. You can't
base it on that one.
Correct. Yeah. Like if market is showing you something and it makes sense, you simply take it.
Okay.
So this trade would have been a beautiful trade last night, like beautiful counter trend trade. If you notice, very clean break, retest, sell. Very clean. That's potentially the exact same thing that GBP USD is going to be doing tonight. Break, retest, sell. And this is just absolutely beautiful. For now, daily time frame has closed with a very strong confirmation bearish candle. We're potentially going to have a reaction from the structure level here, so we can be interested in buy. So for now, we're not really that interested in it for sells. We're just going to keep watching it on the sideline to see what happens.
And last but not least, JVP NCD. Now this is, a good one to say it that way. Trade that we entered last week, and we closed it out over here in this alarm. Yes, we maybe made some profits, but it saved us from, or it closed out perfectly thanks to you, right?
Yeah. I was telling you, I didn't really like how this double daily doji candlestick was looking. This double daily doji wick anticipated that we needed some proper structure to retest into this area. That's exactly what we did. So yeah, we technically didn't close out all the way at the high of the profit, but we never made it to the take profit. I never thought I was going to make it to the take profit. That's why we closed out a little bit early. So it was a perfect call on that. And honestly, now I think it's very ideal for us to have a very clean reaction from this structure level here, for us to then continue heading to the upside. We're going to wait for this daily time frame to close in the next 5 hours. And if it closes with this very clean daily bullish pin bar, then the next day I can anticipate a very small wick and then us have a push to the upside. This is a very clean trade that we're interested right now. I would say if I were to organize this by the top interested pairs, it would be right now GBP NZD would be number 1 for us to wait for the push to buy. GBP USD waiting for the liquidity grab to happen, and CAD JPY in order for us to have the retracement of this neckline to then sell. Very, very, very clean trade. Everything else for now,
just loading there.
Yeah, everything else for now doesn't really make any sense. Let me just double check. GJAD CAD. Yeah, aside from that, nothing else really makes sense. Market update. It is currently
11:47.
Yes, 11:47. No new trades. We'll check back in tonight for the London session.